Hey everyone. Oops. Why is this echoing? Why is this echoing? Hey everyone. Welcome to today's program, your Self-Fit Podcast. Today we're talking about your weight loss time frame. Really one of those things that is just kind of slides in as kind of an assumption and something you already kind of just presuppose and know, but have never really reflected on, right? You may even do calorie calculators. You may go and figure out if I eat this, I'll lose this much weight. You may have looked at it that way, but what I'm talking about is taking a real step back and really, even before we get to the idea of like how long your time frame is, talking about your weight time frame as a concept, conceptually, because I think this is fundamentally where a lot of people go wrong. Because what's happened is literally a lifetime of dieting has caused you to think about your weight loss in a really, really short period of time. Okay. And so, let me think, excuse me for a second. I see things acting so weird here. All right. Well, I'm going to assume it doesn't look that way somewhere else. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so the time frame that has been installed into your brain from diets is this very, very short one, a very, very short time frame that you think in. And when you think of it this way, what happens is it sets you up for failure, right? So, for example, if anything you really approach, when you think about in terms of what the time frame is going to be, you add this extra pressure. Tony Robbins summarized this best when he basically said, how long would you give your child to learn how to walk before you cut them off? Right? Because in that context of walking, there is no time frame for how long you're gonna give yourself to learn how to do it. You're just gonna do it until you learn how to walk, okay? And so when it comes to walking, riding a bike, reading, writing, these things here, it's like there really isn't how long it take you, right? I mean, there is within years and there's conceptually, but, um, not specifically, right? So you go to walk and you're like, yeah, it's the first day, the first week of something, how am I doing it? As soon as you put that pressure on yourself, it changes everything. And now in your mind, success isn't enough. It has to happen in a certain amount of time. And this makes it so weird for your brain. And so you're always measuring yourself, even if you get good results, you're still measuring yourself against the time frame up in your head. And you could lose weight, find out someone else has lost more weight in that same time period, and now you feel like a failure, and you feel like it's not working for you. It's never gonna happen. And so reflecting on your time frame right from the beginning, I think is so important because it's almost guaranteed that the diet marketing and just the way your brain works, you have a very short time frame in your mind. You're setting yourself up for failure because again, just succeeding is not enough. You have to succeed in a certain amount of time. And if you don't, well, it's not working. And what's the point? And you're going to keep coming up to this, okay, until you deal with it. And so I just going straight to the heart of it and saying, what is your time frame? Now, before we get a time frame, now we have to say what's the goal, right? So we're going to shift that as well because a lot of dieters make the mistake that their goal is to live at their goal or to get to their goal weight, right? To lose the weight, get to their goal weight. And the truth is, that's not your goal. Your goal is not just to get to your goal weight. Your goal is to live at your goal weight. And that's a huge distinction because getting to your goal weight, you can do, and you can do crazy stuff to get there, right, for a little while. You can always force yourself to do stuff you want to do for a little while, but can you keep it up? And that's what we're talking about when we say living at your goal weight. And so the question becomes again, how long do you want to live at your goal weight for? Right. So when we talk about your time frame, your weight loss time frame, one of the key factors is how long you want to live your goal weight. Let's get that answer. Now, most likely your answer is forever. I, for the rest of my life, want to be at my goal weight. Okay, so if your goal is to live your goal weight for the rest of your life, now all of a sudden we take some of the pressure off. There's no rush for you to lose the weight. There's no rush for you to get to your goal weight. Is there? now again, because now we're gonna go to the flip side, right? So if we're aiming at a goal that we're gonna live at for the rest of our lives, right? So let's just say, for example, I'm just gonna pick a number here randomly, so I don't know how much weight you have to lose. Let's just say it's gonna take you 1 year, 2 years, let's say, 3 years to get to your goal weight and then live there for the rest of your life. Most likely, we're talking about 3 years to accomplish it and then 20, 30, 40, 50 years to live at it. So when you start looking at these numbers, I think they start to take on a different meaning. And then if it took you a little bit longer to lose weight, who gives a shit? You do this with college, right? College was this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 year commitment, but you did it because in the back of your mind, I'm going to have that knowledge, that degree, and it's going to serve me for the rest of my life. And so because you looked at the rest of your life, you looked at now and the commitment of 2, 4, 6, 10 even, relatively oh, that's great. That's a great deal. Okay. So when it comes to your weight, the first thing you recognize is that you want to live at your goal weight forever, which changes the time scale a little bit. Now, the other way I want to reflect on the time scale is how long have you been overweight? So how long have you been struggling with your weight? Now, most people I work with, it's been 5, 10, 20, 30 years. So this is another way to get some perspective on the time frame. If you have been struggling, if you have been overweight, living in an overweight number, in an overweight body for 10, 20 years, why are you in such a rush now? This rush to get the results is one of the main things that sabotages people. Because when you're in a rush, you have to do extreme things to get fast results. And extreme things are really difficult to keep up and maintain. So when you really reflect on this, and you gotta look at this kind of zoom in, zoom out, look at all different aspects of it, because once you can get into the position where you look at your weight and you realize this is something I want to do for the rest of my life. I've been struggling for decades. I'm going to relax, calm down, and figure this out. I'm going to give myself as much time as I need, just like the parent of the child who's learning to walk. I'm going to give myself the time and space that it takes to get to the place I want to get to. And I don't care how long it takes. Now, all of a sudden, you can relax. So you can start looking for strategies that aren't just about fast results, but are about long term results. And once you start looking at it that way, it really can be transformative and it can calm you down, which is another huge piece of this. Because again, the more calm you are, the more grounded you are during this experience, the easier it is to evolve, learn, grow, and progress. The more stressed and tense you are, the harder. So I hope you take this to heart. And if you want to go deeper into this idea and relax and calm down and change your mindset, click the link in my bio or go to programyourselfthin.com. Go get the free hypnosis session that I made for you. Go get that. I made a training video for you as well. That's free as well. Got a bunch of free cool stuff for you on top of that. Okay, so go check that out. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I think you all just were lucky you didn't see me go out of my mind because I'm seeing video that looks crazy. So any of those you on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, am I looking crazy? Like, is the video looking like glitchy? Because it is for me. And I can keep hearing my voice and it's making me insane. Insane. I don't know why all of a sudden I can hear this. You know what happened is I updated my operating system. Oh, there it is. Oh, it can't be that. Is it that? Can I hear it? I can still hear it though. Yeah, I apologize for this. If you have any questions, I'm going to get to them. I just got to make myself not go insane first. And I do not know why it looks like this. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, Riker says it is glitchy. We can hear you. It's delayed. Yeah, right. It's so weird. Yeah, sound and video a little choppy. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, the voice is not good. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, something's weird here. You know what I'm going to do? Maybe I don't even know what's causing this. I see weird stuff happening. I wonder, what about this? Let's try this. Let's just see. Oh, there I went. Hey, I don't know, I'm still glitchy. Oh, the audio is driving me absolutely insane. I keep hearing an echo of myself, and it is I'm gonna lose my mind. I don't know why it's happening. Um, you know what? Okay, one more idea here. Let me try this. New output, external headphones. Alright, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? No? Oh, is that it? Finally. Video's still choppy. No, I can still hear myself. I'm gonna lose my mind. Alright, I'm gonna have to stop this stream. I can't even deal with it. I can't even answer questions. I know, yeah, it's YouTube. It's all TikTok's fine. So I'm on TikTok. It's all fine. It's this freaking restream software I use, and something got shenanigans with the update. Oh, that's weird. Look at me on both sides. I was playing all my stuff. I'm trying to figure it out now because it's like if I don't figure it out now, I might never figure it out. Let's try this. Is that gonna work? I want to hear myself. We'll see in a second. Sorry, everyone. But that's just how it goes sometimes. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. So you know what have to happen? You know what's probably gonna fix it? You know, everyone, if you don't know this, now you know it. But what fixes 90% of electronic stuff is turn it off and turn it back on. So I think that's the route I'm gonna go. I'm gonna turn it off and I'm gonna turn it back on, and hopefully we'll get it fixed. But in the meantime, I'll see you all tomorrow because I will be off today. So have a super duper day and